Alright, what's going on guys? It's GCP here, and honestly Season 1 of Modern Warfare probably did not go over too well with the community. People are already reaching 155, and we don't even have the next season coming out till February the 11th, and people just don't have that grind to go for anymore. They don't have that grind factor because people are already done with that. The worst thing that they did with this game is not have the prestige system where people can prestige and keep going and resetting their rank and ranking all the way back up. So once you have already reached the max rank in this game, what more is there to do? I mean, you can grind for the Damascus camo, but let's just be honest, the Damascus camo is not as cool as Dark Matter was. It's not as cool as some of the camos or the gun camos from other Call of Duty games. So honestly, going for a camo in this game is not really rewarding in the sense that it's appealing to the eye or something that you can kind of be proud of, right? So Season 1 was kind of a disaster. With Season 2, I don't know really what to expect. Are they going to improve on the failures of Season 1 and improve by a long shot in Season 2? I don't know. We'll just have to see about that. We do know that there's going to be, as far as what's been teased, a character skin for Ghost, and I don't know if that's just going to be in PvP and Spec Ops or whatnot, but to be honest, I mean, that's not really appealing to me. It might be to some people. It might build on their nostalgia just because he is a cool looking character, but that's not really that incentive enough for me to go and purchase this character, or if they're going to include it in the battle pass or however they're going to include him in. It just really isn't that appealing to me. I mean, like, okay, cool, you're going to be bringing in Ghost, fine, but it's not really something out of this world crazy. I know in Season 2 they are going to probably bring in the Battle Royale. That should be interesting because the Battle Royale was, and it just still is, a very popular genre of a game mode for a lot of people to play. You know, with the popularity of Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, all of these Battle Royale games are very popular and they sit well with the majority of the community. So if they bring it in, especially if they make it free to play and make it so you don't have to have a copy of Modern Warfare and you can just get it separately from that game, I think that would be much better, and they could actually do, you know, pretty good with it as far as downloads go and playing time if they do it right. Now, will I try out this Battle Royale from Modern Warfare? I probably will, just to see what it's all about. I honestly was not a fan of Blackout from Black Ops 4, but I might try this out, and hopefully I do like it because I would want a Battle Royale game that is really fun to play, especially when I've been enjoying Apex Legends. But if they can do a better job than Blackout, then that would actually be kind of amazing. A lot of things would be pretty beneficial in them making a great Battle Royale because their profits would go up. Because the thing of it is, if you're having fun in a game, more than likely you're going to be able to spend more in that game, right? You just want to purchase stuff in that game because you're enjoying it so much. But the reason why Modern Warfare, and I think they play with the numbers way too much, Activision has a mastery of playing with the numbers. They want to say that the revenue is up for Modern Warfare, but I know that they're definitely skewing some numbers and playing with the numbers here. I mean, I really can't believe it. A part of me wants to say that they are just lying about the numbers and stretching them and just isolating some of the figures that they come up with as far as the revenue goes. But who knows, man? It might be true, it might not be, but just as far as generally the community's reaction to this game, the playing time, the negativity surrounding it, I just don't see it. I mean, and honestly, I'm looking at the store and I don't see anything really that appealing. I mean, in Black Ops 4, there was actually some appealing stuff in there that easily a lot of us could have purchased, and I'm sure a lot of us did. I mean, I didn't, just because I try not to purchase too many things outside of the original price of the game. Unless it's really, really cool and I am really enjoying the game, I might, you know, purchase something that is DLC or a microtransaction, but it's very, very rare where I will do that. And honestly, in Black Ops 4, I don't think I did any of that. But I do want to say again, like I said before, that the majority of people will put in extra dollars for the game if they are enjoying it and they find something cool in that game. That's just the reality of it. I think that what Modern Warfare needs to do, if they want Season 2 to be a success, is they definitely need to listen to the community as far as the needed fixes to this game. And in my last video where I was on Crash, and remember how I was moving around and it didn't really benefit me to do that, but once I stayed in the building that I was in and I didn't move or budge from that, I started doing well, right? I picked up all of my streaks. I got the VTOL, I got the support helo, and I got the gunship, all from staying in the same building. Now, you could call that tactical gameplay, you could call that adapting, you could call it camping, whatever it is, but it is definitely strategical in the sense that you're not really moving from a spot. I wasn't rushing, and that is something that I don't entirely like to do. I don't like to stay in the same spot all the time. I like to move around. I like to be able to rush because that's just the play style that fits me, and that's the most enjoyable play style where I have the most fun. But if you have a game that doesn't benefit you to do that, and obviously you saw in my last video where I was actually benefited, I was actually rewarded for staying in the same spot, and I felt like the people on the other team were definitely upset with me for doing that, but that's just the way that the developers intended us to play this game. Now, if they choose to go a different route with Season 2 and make adjustments, maybe drastically reduce the footsteps, maybe drastically take out this skill-based matchmaking or tone it down, I think this game would be much better off, and it would be a lot more tolerable for the majority of the community. Again, there are people out there who still enjoy this game for what it is, and that's totally fine, but the majority of the community will say that if you tone down the footsteps, tone down the skill-based matchmaking, a lot of these issues would be a lot more tolerable, a lot more playable, and it would just normalize Call of Duty and more people would be back on this game. That's just what I think. Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And also do not forget to hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. And with that being said, this is GCP, signing off.